This video covers how bottom-up economics works. Let's consider, what do people need to thrive and what do businesses need to exist and succeed? To thrive, people need healthcare, education, infrastructure, research, safe communities, community development, and safety nets. Most businesses do not exist without healthy and educated employees, without infrastructure, without research, without safe communities, without community development, and without safety nets. The necessary conditions for people and businesses are our basic public investments, BPIs. After World War II, when we were broke, we invested heavily in our BPIs. We invested heavily in building our healthcare system, our educational system, infrastructure, research, safe communities, community development, and our safety nets. These investments built our middle class, grew a strong economy, and paid off huge for taxpayers. Bottom-up economics consists of three elements: our basic public investments, plus valuing all workers, plus a fair system. This video focuses on the BPIs. Valuing all workers means a livable minimum wage, equal pay for equal work, and workers' rights. Valuing all workers drives up wages of people that tend to have a lot of immediate needs and spend quickly, expanding the economy. Valuing all workers creates more customers with more money, which triggers businesses hiring, purchasing, and investing in growth. Valuing all workers is good for the people, businesses, and economy. A fair system that is not mostly rigged for the few creates opportunities for the people and businesses. Increasing fairness helps more people, families, and businesses to thrive. Decreasing fairness causes more people, families, and businesses to struggle, fail, or not start. A fair system is good for the people, businesses, and economy. Check out Robert Reich's books and videos, which covers how the system is rigged against most of us and how to fix it. His book, Saving Capitalism, is an eye-opener on the unsustainability of our current form of capitalism. Or for a light and quick read, get Economics in Wonderland. He has more books for those who want to dig deeper. However, he has created cool, short, and accessible YouTube videos for all of us. Subscribe to Robert Reich's YouTube channel. Okay, back to the BPIs, basic public investments. You may ask, how do our BPIs pay off? Let's check out a few basic principles. It's all about the speed of money in the economy. The size of the economy depends on the speed of money. The economy grows when we speed up money in the economy. Money cycling faster through the economy creates more jobs, creates more tax revenues, and creates a bigger economy. To grow the economy, we need to do more of what speeds up money and less of what slows money in the economy. The economy shrinks when we slow money in the economy. Money cycling slower through the economy fires people, creates less tax revenue, and shrinks the economy. The economy is not a fixed-size pie where for someone to do better, someone else has to do worse. I want more. I want my share. When we speed up money in the economy, there is a bigger pie. Sweet. Yay, more pie. But if the system is rigged, the few get lots of pie, whereas the rest of us get little to none, no matter how big or small the pie. I have lots of pie. We don't. If we create a fair system, as Robert Reich explains in his books and videos, we will not only create a bigger pie, but all of us will have more opportunities to get a piece of the pie. We all get some. So for a prosperous and shared economy, we need BPIs and to value all workers to speed up money in the economy. And with a fair system, we create a bigger pie that benefits all our people and businesses. Yay! Let's dig a little deeper in how our BPIs pay off. Another principle we all get is that people with little money but then get more, they tend to spend money quickly. They have lots of immediate needs, so when they get more money, that money is right back out the door, speeding up the economy. Our basic public investments, BPIs, put lots of money at the bottom of the economy where it tends to be spent quickly. Our BPIs create more customers with more money, so businesses hire and expand, which in turn creates more customers with more money and a positive feedback loop that speeds up and expands the economy. This positive feedback loop also generates more local, state, and federal tax revenues, which starts offsetting the cost of the BPIs. Our basic public investments, BPIs, have a multiplier effect as they pull in business investments. Businesses hire and expand when there are more customers with more money. The business investment capital cycling through the economy creates more tax revenues, further offsetting the cost of the BPIs. The big taxpayer payback comes from the additional tax revenues created over months, years, to many decades from healthy and educated people, infrastructure, research, and the rest of the BPIs. There are also less costs when people do better. BPIs create opportunities and a better life for our people. When people do better, there's less dependence on safety nets, less police, legal, and prison costs, and less cost from eliminated problems. Our basic public investments create and save more tax revenue than cost. BPIs not only pay for themselves over time, but create a profit for taxpayers. It is not so much how we are going to pay for a new or expanded investment, it is how are we going to kickstart it. BPIs are investments in America and Americans, and we are great investments. Since BPIs create and save more tax revenue than cost, we can create budget surpluses needed to pay down the national debt. Our BPIs are necessary for our people, businesses, and economy to thrive and are fiscally responsible. On the other hand, cuts to our basic public investments kill more tax revenue than save. All the positive effects of when we increase our BPIs work in reverse when we cut them. Cutting BPIs cut business revenues and employee wages in a feedback loop, creating fewer customers with money, so businesses fire people and cut back. Cutting BPIs slows and shrinks the economy, killing tax revenues and increasing costs from people doing worse. Fewer and less educated and healthy people, infrastructure, and so on causes decreased economic activity and decreased tax revenues for many decades. Cutting BPIs creates a positive feedback loop, but in the wrong direction. Why should taxpayers pay for others' health care or education? If only people that can afford health care have it, there are fewer healthy people for businesses to hire, and businesses lose productivity from less healthy employees. If we only educate people that can afford it, there are fewer people to fill jobs for businesses. In both cases, the people, businesses, and the economy suffer. And there are the moral issues of denying health care or education for those that cannot afford it. We make beggars of many people, including veterans, first responders, and families with sick children needing care they cannot afford. We deny education and training of many people that cannot afford it, while our businesses have millions of unfilled jobs due to a lack of educated or trained workers. Many good-paying, high-tech jobs go to guest workers instead of us educating and training our own citizens. So, should we cut or increase our basic public investments? Cutting BPIs does not actually save taxes, but does do long-term harm. The better way for our people, businesses, and economy is to increase our investments in education, health, and the rest of our BPIs. Bottom-up economics is not about socialism, but does enable capitalism. Socialism would mean nationalizing our industries and taking your businesses and property. Investing in what our people and businesses need to thrive enables capitalism, period. By fully understanding and supporting basic public investments, valuing all workers, and a fair system, we can expand the economy to create the prosperous and shared economy that we should expect in the 21st century. Cool! If you like this video, Please like and share it as broadly as you can. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and sign up on our website for blogs and articles at votereducationproject.com. Thanks for your interest.